Welcome everyone to our daily recaps of KubeCon 2026. My name is Wouter De Kimpe and this is Michaël van de Gaer. We are ITQ and we are here to give you our daily dose of recaps of what's going on here at KubeCon. So, Michaël, first of all, first day, tell me what you have seen today.
Well, today it were the co-located events, so we have seen a lot. But we also saw our beautiful dog, the K9 dog. We saw him walking around and he also waved at us at some point. We had some issue with the lightning, I would say, to make him sit. But in the end, he listened very well. And he is also missing
Wonderful.
a tail, a lady pointed out to us. Some tail and ears. Yeah, he's missing that, the dog. Yeah.
I guess that's a work in progress.
Yeah,
But then again, so I think we started off today together with the Platform Engineering Day. So we saw a few sessions, and I think there was one session that really sparked your interest. So tell me more about that.
Yeah, so it was very personal because at ITQ we also try to deliver these Kubernetes platforms, and when we do that, we try to also incorporate the human factor. And actually, it was actually nice to see that this is actually kind of an activity or a stream, I would say, in the platform engineering co-located event, that people recognize this effort as well, that human as a platform, in the end, your platform is only as usable as it is to everybody, the people, the humans behind the platform using your platform. So it resonated a lot with myself, I would say.
Absolutely.
And something else that stood out was, what was it? It was more like, hey, when you are encountering struggling, or when somebody's struggling, I would say, to use your platform, it's often not the person's problem, or maybe not the lack of skills or something like that of the person. It's actually the person who struggles to use your platform often points out to things that are missing in your platform or in your documentation. And that also was something, an eye-opener to me, I would say.
Awesome.
So,
That's a good point of view. Yeah, definitely.
yeah. And what did resonate with you today? Yeah.
Well, first of all, I think right after the Platform Engineering Days, we had a lunch together with the CNCF Belgium meetup group. That was very awesome to see those people again. So it's a bit of a shout out to everyone, not only for Belgium, but also in Holland and everywhere else. Join your local CNCF meetup group, and just great minds think alike, I would say. So that was very nice to have a talk with people around the seats, around some I think I had fish, but whatever. But then we stepped into, from platform engineering, we stepped into a bit of a different realm, right? Yeah. Into sovereignty. So sovereign cloud, that's the whole thing that everyone's interested in, but it means a different thing. So for some people, for some of our colleagues, sovereign cloud means data sovereignty. For other people, that means not using American software. So a lot of the talks were having very different points of views. So I was wondering, so what is your point of view of sovereignty, or how would you describe sovereign cloud for yourself?
Yeah, so I would say it's also very tangible. So because a lot of customers are indeed in that sovereign cloud era, I would say, nowadays. So for me personally, it's like the portability that stood out. So having an exit strategy before you actually embark on the journey of having this sovereign cloud, so that you maybe can move between clouds or between locations and things like that with your data and with your application. In the beginning, let's say before today, I had some talks, I think together with Jeffrey as well, who's also joining us today, with some customers or with some universities in Belgium. And some people informed me about sovereign cloud being the capability to do multi-cloud. So it was like, okay, is that really sovereign cloud? But if you then think about this portability and having an exit strategy and maybe moving from the big cloud vendors in between them, you at least don't lock yourself into one vendor or things like that. But of course, that's something else than data sovereignty. So what does it mean for you, Wouter?
Well, one thing that really stood out for me, and I think that is very tangible for everyone and all customers and also the bigger companies, is start off with something like the crown jewels, as they call it. Start off with the most interesting part for your company. Start what really matters to your company. They pointed out, am I using Intel or AMD CPUs? These are American companies. Do you really care about the CPU? You care about what's most important to your company. Like, for example, patient data for hospitals. Start off with that. Make sure that is part of the sovereign journey for you. and then from there on build and widen your view into more and more aspects of sovereign cloud. But keep focus on what's really important for your company. And I think that really struck me as an interesting point of view, because that's something that we feel is tangible and also can translate to our customers, that we can bring to them. If our customer says, hey, ITQ, please guide us into this sovereign cloud journey, then we can go to them and say, all right, but what's most important to you? Where are the crown jewels for your company? So that really stood out to me as a very strong starting point, really, for sovereign cloud. So,
very interesting. Yeah.
So I think that's pretty much where we ended the day. We had a little bit of AI talks sprinkled in there, but absolutely tomorrow is going to be a very big day. We're ready and set for a brand new day tomorrow. I don't think I have anything specific planned. Do you?
Well, I'm looking forward to the keynotes, of course, and then, of course, the solutions showcase. The booths, they open, so we can get a lot of swag in. That's what I'm
absolutely get the swag.
And of course, meet the people and talk about their technologies. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's see each other then tomorrow on Tuesday. If you see an orange jersey, just come over, have a chat with us, and who knows, you get to pet the dog. Thank you very much.
Bye.